Hi, I'm Philip of Fighter Diaries, and I'm here with Mike
Hi,
Biggie
Philip.
Rhodes.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being on the
So,
show.
Michael, what is your record, and what gym do you train at, and who are your coaches?
I'm currently 6-1 amateur, fighting out at Duke Rufus Academy here in Milwaukee. Coaches are Duke Rufus and Scott Cushman. I will be making my pro debut here May 4th at the Potawatomi Casino.
Good. So, what really got you into fighting? What really got you interested in the sport?
Actually, what got me into fighting is an accident. I really wasn't looking for fighting. I was playing basketball at a junior college, and after my 2 years, I decided to get in shape to go play at a 4-year. When I joined the gym and just got into shape, kickboxing was a big workout going on at the gym, and they told me it would get me in the best shape, so I took it up, and it's led me to this point,
A lot of people really don't see fighting as mainstream as of right now. So, what really got you into fighting? What was life like growing up?
Life growing up was kind of rough, born in the poverty, adopted right away. I have a great mother now, Sandra Harmon, someone who I look up to a lot and has pushed me this far in my life, made education a big value in our household, and, she supports me in fighting. She hasn't came and watched me yet, but, I love her all the same. She supports me. Life growing up, average black kid. It was kind of rough. No father. Like I said, my mother is a great parent. She was both my mother and my father, in the household. So life was actually pretty good. I have no complaints. It's what made me the person I am today, and I wouldn't change it.
So, who and what are some of the biggest influences in your life that have got you to this point?
Some of the biggest influences in my life, I would have to say my mother. She's a really strong woman. Never asks for any handouts. She goes and gets what needs to get done, and everything I ever needed in life and wanted, she's made happen, or really put forth the effort, to get me there. And that's the kind of drive and influence that I need in my life to show me that your dreams won't come easy, but you can chase them, and everything's obtainable.
If you don't mind, just name a couple of the fighters you look up to.
Some of the fighters I look up to, not a lot in the sport. People, you're gonna have to fight them someday, so you don't want to have too many, role models or guys you influence yourself after in your weight class. But me being so new to the sport, a lot of the fighters I look up to are my teammates. Obviously, my roommate, Eric Koch, one of the best fighters in the world. I look up to him. His work ethic is incredible. Anthony Pettis, Alan Belcher, who I've just met this week in his camp, coming up for his fight May 5th. Pascal Panzer Kraus, good friend of mine, just met him recently from Germany, had a big influence on my life. Dustin Ortiz, one of our little guys. Sergio Pettis. We have some really high-level pros here, that we train with, and of course, my coaches Duke Rufus and Scott Cushman. They're fighters I look up to. In their past, they're some of the best coaches in the world. Somebody outside of our camp that I look up to I would have to say was Joseph Benavidez. I really like the guy. He's an incredible fighter and an incredible person.
And to elaborate, where do you see yourself in the sport in about 3 years?
In 3 years, I see myself being a factor in the sport, a real somebody that has to be reckoned with in the weight class of 185 or 170 if I choose to drop. But I plan on having a really good pro record, and you should see me in this UFC really soon. In these big promotions. I feel like that's the kind of fighter I can be and the fighter that I want to be.
Is there anybody you want to thank, and is there anything else you would like to add?
I would like to just thank Duke Rufus Academy, my coaches, obviously Duke Rufus, Scott Cushman, Scott Jaffe here behind the scenes, my roommate Eric Koch for really pushing me and making me one of the better fighters around the area, and possibly into one of the best fighters that you'll ever get to see or, heard of. I'd like to thank some sponsors.
Hi, I'm
back home.
Philip, and this has been an episode of Fighter Diaries with Mike Biggie Rhodes.
I would like to thank Twisted Fate back home in Cedar Falls, Iowa. I'm actually from Waterloo, but they sponsor me. Waste and Family Chiropractic has always taken care of me, and I would really like to look forward to getting some more sponsors. So if you're interested, my fan page and my Twitter account will be posted at the end of this video, and I really look forward to hearing from you guys.
Thank you. It was a pleasure having you
I
on the
wouldn't
show.
really like to add anything. I would just like to say thank you again for you guys coming to interview me, and I would just like to say, keep a lookout for me. I'm a name that you'll be hearing here soon in the future. Thank you.